Hello and welcome. Today we are drafting some Strixhaven on MTGA Arena. I think I can switch the layout like this so you can see the cards better. I, again, am doing the thing where I go into the format blind. I think it really helps your ability to evaluate cards on the fly. And this is fun. I know Electrolyze. This is a great card. So I can click to reserve, right? Yeah. So I like Electrolyze. That's probably what I'll end up taking. But we have a dual land, not as good in limited. Divide by 0, return target spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand. And there is a learn mechanic, which I did look this up because it was a bit confusing, but basically there's learn means you can get a lesson card from your sideboard and put it into your hand, or you can discard and draw a card. So this is like, bounce a thing, discard and draw, or you can get, if you have a lesson like elemental summoning, you can get that into your hand. I think Electrolyze is an excellent card. It is 2 colors. And elemental summoning is a pretty good lesson, so I could see that being first pickable, but I think I am going to just take this Electrolyze here. It's a pretty good... Okay, so it seems like there's one of these fancy art cards in every pack. Which I do like the art in quite a bit of these. I guess Dominic Mayer did good work here. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, put in your hand. Whoa. Whoa, wait, that's really good. Like in general, not even just in limited. That seems fun. Okay, Fractal Summoning is a lesson that gives you... fractal tokens. Professor of Zoomancy makes a pest. It's a 4 mana 4/3 that makes a 1/1. That's actually huge. Looking at the uncommons, this enters the battlefield, put a counter on a creature. So, oh, that's kind of expensive. But I guess you can get a lot of creatures with counters on them to solve that. So we started with blue-red, which is obviously the main reason not to do that is you don't want to be locked into 2 colors, but big blue-red spells sounds fun. This can make a treasure, and it makes 2 4/4s. Ooh. I do like that. I don't think this is the optimal pick, but it is a very fun pick. Because this, playing tutors in limited seems kind of medium. I'm going to take this card, I think. Here we have Dragon's Approach. 3 damage to each opponent. You may exile it and 4 cards named Dragon's Approach from your graveyard. If you do, search your library for dragon, put on the battlefield, then shuffle. Oh, and a deck can have any number of cards named Dragon's Approach. That's fun. So you just play all Dragon's Approach. Ball monitor. Look at this artwork. Target creature can't block this turn as a 1/1. That's okay. A 5 mana 3/4 haste scry is okay. I do like this lesson. Make a 3/1 is good. So I guess, yeah, learn seems important. 2 mana 3/3 defender, and then whenever you cast or copy an instant. I kind of like this card. What does the Befuddler do? 2 mana 2/1 flash. When it enters, target creature opponent controls gets -1. And then this gives a creature +2/+0 and make a treasure. I think I'm actually going to take the Pledge Mage. I am leaning towards having a lot of spells, and this card's very good on defense because it's a 2 mana 3/3 that blocks a lot of cards in the format. It's also decent on offense because if you're just casting a lot of spells, especially if you get a bunch of Dragon's Approaches, you can just start attacking your opponent for value. So that's something to think about. Instant and sorcery spells you cast with mana value or 5 or greater cost 1 less to cast. Look at that artwork! It's just a beautiful owl. I like the inclusion of birds. Birds are one of my favorite like magic creature types, and just seeing a bunch of birds, especially owls. Owls are very underrated birds. They can turn their head like all the way around. They have giant eyes, crazy. And then this, ooh, this seems also very good. This is kind of challenging. I think I'm going to take the Spectacle Mage because it seems necessary. I've also taken all Is It gold cards here, which will change because there's nothing I can do now, but we'll see. 4 mana 2/2 gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a treasure token. Wait, I literally made a custom card that was this. That's awesome. So this actually hits pretty hard. It is a 4 mana 2/2, so the base rate is not great and he can die easily, but if he stays in play and you like play him into Electrolyze, start getting treasure tokens, that sounds awesome. There's also Reject, which is very good. Like, this is essentially Mana Leak for limited. A little bit of differences, right? Because you can't copy instants or sorceries, but actually, let me rephrase. This is not essentially Mana Leak for limited, because it can't counter enchantments either. Okay, it's basically... Oh, I'm almost out of time. We're taking this. We're drafting all the uncommons here. Test of Talents. Counter target instant or sorcery spell. Searches controller's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same names that spell next to them. This is like super negate. Holy cow. Wow, that's insane. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. I do like that. So this is negate. This is a great card if you have a lot of lessons. This is a 2-mana 2/1 draw card essentially, and it's actually better than draw card because you're drawing like expanded anatomy, or I guess this isn't a lesson, but it's still good. I'm looking at teach by example. Blue seems open too, but if I just cut blue red very hard, I'm just gonna try it. We're drafting all the is it cards, seeing how this goes. Mercurial Transformation. Until end of turn, target non-land permanent loses all abilities. It becomes your choice of a 1/1 or a 4/4. That's great. So you can either turn an opponent's thing into nothing or make your creature big. When this enters the battlefield, you may search for a basic land and put it on top. I do like that too. It's a bit medium overall. This is a 2-mana 2/2 that makes spirits bigger, I guess. I don't, not sure about that one, but it's interesting. I could play negate here. There are some big spells that are worth negating. But honestly, we're going to draft a Storm deck, so we're here for teach by example. Prismari Campus I'm interested in. Probably going to be what I'm taking. That's a good card, right? Yeah, this is basically Dismember. Or not Dismember, Disfigure. Grinning Ignis. You could play and then return it to hand to gain mana. And that could help with what we got going on, because we got like double teach by example into Elemental Masterpiece or something. I don't really know. It is a 3-mana 2/2 though, but that does give you extra mana. I'm going to take the land. I think I need the fixing. We are definitely in the open lane. Nobody's even touching these cards. So that's awesome. Elemental Summoning is a lesson that gives you a 4/4. Otherwise, there's just reject. 5 mana 4/4. And if I get learn cards, this is quite good. I mean, I think I'm going to see more rejects. I could take a bunch of Grinning Ignises. You know what? Let's go deep on Storm. Let's take this. Here's Solve the Equation. That's the tutor we're looking for. Okay. We're drafting Storm. Hull Monitor, Dragon's Approach. So I need 4 cards named Dragon's Approach. Oh wait, you need 5. Okay, that's a lot. I don't know about that one. This pumps a creature and gives you a treasure token. I think I'm going to take this Befuddler though. I don't know about Dragon's Approach. Here we could take Fractal Summoning for the sideboard. This card seems alright. Tap 2 creatures, learn. So white is pretty open too. Target creature gets +3/+1 against trample, learn. Okay. And this guy. Alright, red. I think red-white is the actual open archetype or colors. But we'll see. What is this? 8 mana? How is this archetype supposed to work? 5 damage to any target and 3 damage to any other target. Add triple red. What do you do? Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, put one of them on the bottom of your library, and exile one of them. You may play the exiled card this turn. Wait, that seems good. I think that's actually quite nice. So I'm going to take that. That goes well with all the like teach by examples we have, or I don't know, what is it? Stormkiln Artist. This makes this cost effectively 1 mana. Explosive Welcome is probably going to come around, and 8 mana is a lot to ask. So we'll take this and then just see what happens. I don't really know how this archetype is supposed to work, because I don't know how many like 7 mana spells can you put in your deck, but we're about to find out, because I am here to test it for you guys. I also like the artwork on this book, or this card, Enthusiastic Study. I just am imagining someone actually reading a book that big. I would love to read books that big. That would be so sweet. It'd be a lot easier to fall asleep on the book. You know, like when you're reading and you're like sitting up and then you like fall asleep with your face in the book. You could just fall asleep like literally inside of the book. Alright, what do we got here? Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller draws a card. For 5 mana is quite a bit to ask. Strategic planning, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Might be what I take. It's got good artwork, so we'll reserve that. Rust Rebirth. Oh, I love the art on this. This white creature thing is pretty cool. When that creature dies, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Interesting. Not super great for limited. I think probably the best card for limited. Let me read this. You gain 1 extra life. You have 25 or more life. This becomes a 4/4 vigilance for 3. That's okay. Probably the best card for limited is like whatever this is. Professor of Zoomancy, Deadly Brew. Yeah, maybe. We're just going to take Strategic Planning, though. We're going for all the spells, which seems... I don't know about this. Spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. Put target creature into its owner's library second from the top. I do like that. As additional cost to cast the spell, exile a creature you control. But it is a lesson, so you can fetch it up. That's good. That card seems great, too. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, make an Inkling creature with flying. Oh, that's awesome. That artwork is also so cool. I really, really do like this. I'm just going to keep drafting blue-red and see what happens here. If we cut it really hard, we might get rewarded in pack 3. It seemed like nobody was in these colors in pack 2. That was just like a pack that didn't have many blue or red cards. But I don't know. These are getting a bit more concerning. Because like I'm not going to play Resculpt. Flunk, target creature gets -X/-X, where X is 7 minus the number of cards in that creature controller's hand. That's fun. I actually like that a lot. It might be worth splashing just because it's such a strong card. I could also take Secret Rendezvous, which I think is good card draw for white. Because Twin Scroll Shaman, I do have like some Enthusiastic Study cards to like pump this up and then it just kills them in one hit. I think I'm going to take Flunk. It just seems like the strongest card by a mile here. There's another Elemental Masterpiece. Scry 2 then draw a card. For 3 mana is pretty good. I could see a lot of people wanting this. Ooh, wait, what is this? A 4 mana 1/5 reach. Awesome artwork. Spirit Dwarf. Sacrifice it, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery is a bit saddening for that, but that's okay. Otherwise, there's a 2 mana 1/3 that lets you loot. I am tempted to get this, but I think I'm going to take the Pillar Drop Warden. No, I'm going to take this. Okay, yeah, now we do get another Pillar Drop Warden. So this is Spirits. Oh, look at this elephant friend. Oh my gosh, he's the best. We can take another Grinning Ignis. I do like this Pillar Drop Warden. And this is a 5 mana 3/4 haste. Scry 1. What does my curve look like? Really bad, I think. Actually, no, I have a lot of 2s. Well, Teach by Example doesn't really count as a 2-drop. Sure. I'll take that one. Ooh, what is this? Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, it can't be blocked. If that spell has mana value 5 or greater, put a counter. So yes, blue-red is open. We can tell by this. Put a counter on it. 3 mana 2/2 haste is great, but I think we're going for Stormkiln Artist. We're going deep. And now I can wheel all these really expensive cards that hopefully nobody picked up. And then we can we can have a real deck. Start from scratch. 1 damage to any target, destroy target artifact. It is a lesson. Oh, whoa. Wait, Reconstruct History seems very good here. I can get back instant sorcery, not creature. I'm not going to get artifact. So it's just instant and or sorcery. And I have to spend white. This is good because it's learn. And this 5 damage to target creature. This, I don't know. I'm going to get the cheap spell. I think the cheap spell makes sense there. Biomathematician. So probably we're just going to take reject so I have like something to cast early. I don't know what just happened, but I'm going to take this. So we want the like 7 mana play. I think this is pick 9, so this should be the pack that we wheel. And we want to see the expensive cards. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, wait. This is what we want. This seems great. Okay, we'll take this. I'm a bit concerned that the 7 mana play did not come around because I don't know who else would want it. I'm a bit concerned, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, these all came around. I don't know. At the beginning of your end step, you mill a card. If a land card was milled this way, you gain 1 life. Otherwise, it deals 1 damage. No, I'm just going to take this, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea. We're just gonna take this and move on, I guess. Draw a card, then discard. Yeah, I'll take a 4-mana 1/5 reach. I mean, that just blocks everything. Yeah, I don't... What are... How was anyone else planning on casting that if they're literally letting all the other red cards wheel? I have no idea. They just know I'm in the cube draft and they're like, I'm gonna take Caleb's cards. Ay. Well, now I do need to prioritize big spells. Because I was planning to get, like, all of these. I don't... This one, it makes sense why someone might want it, because you can get a treasure token, I guess, but... The other one, like, when are you getting 9 mana if you're not playing red to begin with? Okay, tap up to 2 target creatures. They don't untap for 6 mana, and you draw 2, discard 1. That's fine. When this enters the battlefield, return target... Whoa, why is the timer going down so fast? Return a spirit, instant, or sorcery card from your graveyard to hand. I don't actually... My time went down so quickly here. I guess I'm just taking Snow Day. You only get like 50 seconds? That's insane. Okay, well I gotta go quick. Gain control of a creature? No. Flying Ward, 4 mana 3/1 is pretty good. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, this deals damage. It's fine. I kind of just want a Spectacle Mage, I guess, but now I don't even have that many big instants, so I guess we just gotta hope to pick them up. Thrill of Possibility I do like. This is actually probably a card I should take here too. 5 damage to target creature, excess is dealt damage to controller. Yeah, I need some removal as well. Okay, what is this? Return it to its owner's hand, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. I like that. Environmental Sciences is also a pretty good card, actually. And then we could have had quite a few Dragon's Approaches. 3 mana 1/4. I don't even have that many spells to copy, right? Teach by example. Copy. Like, we're going all in on just copying. Yes, we're doing it. We're gonna get another big spell. I'm feeling it. They can't take it all from us. First day of class. Put a counter on it and gains haste, and you learn. Okay, that's actually quite decent. Whenever you cast or copy an instant sorcery spell, put a book counter. This adds colorless. I think I'm just gonna take Opt for now. I think this deck probably wants it. Come on, where are the big spells? I'm like kind of disappointed because we were hoping to go deep. I just didn't think anyone would want them. Because, like, why would you? Start from scratch, 1 damage, destroy an artifact. Fractal token. I might just have to take this. Right, I have 2. Yeah, I think I just need this as a win condition. I don't have many learn cards. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. See, that might be what we need. Look at my curve. They give you way too little time on Arena compared to MTGO. Alright, we're taking another Pigment Storm. That helps. Wait, what is this? 3 mana 2/2, untap a permanent. Tap target permanent. Okay, both seem great, but we're gonna take Pigment Storm here. Oh, whoa. 3 damage to any target learn? Yeah, that's way better. Okay, I'll take that one. Alright, at this point now I can take Elemental Summoning and have that in the sideboard or something. And I have only 1 Prismatic Campus, so I could take a second. Fuming Effigy is also... it's only when they leave your graveyard. I guess a 4 mana 3/1 flying that's hard to kill is also somewhat tempting. Okay. I keep forgetting how quickly this time removes. Here we're taking... I think I need Pillar Drop Warden. Although Thrill of Possibility, I do have a lot of like copies, and this is a great card to copy, so I'll take that. Like, take another Pledge Mage, I guess. So, yeah, we're okay. We would have loved to get more of these. I think that would have made this deck way better, because the plan was to get like a lot of Teach by Examples, double copy this, and go really big. Unfortunately, that's just not going to happen, though. I'm going to take the Cogwork Archivist, because one concern for this deck is decking ourselves, and this helps protect against that. Like, you can get down to 1 card left and then just keep doing that. Start from scratch as a lesson. I guess I could put that in my sideboard, because that's quite useful. I think I do want to keep Flunk. My removal is kind of awkward. I'm not playing this one. I guess I could drag it to the sideboard. Okay, this goes to the sideboard. So I have one Prismatic Campus. I do get a Twin Scroll Shaman. I don't really have too many ways to pump it though. Oh man, this deck builder is pretty rough. So what is this deck even doing now? That's a good question. Arcane Subtraction, shrinks a creature and learn. So I think I want Elemental Summoning in this sideboard. I want Enthusiastic Study might be useful. Start from scratch as a lesson as well. That'll be useful later. Cogwork Archivist can be in the sideboard. Pigment Storm, Battleseer, Snow Day. All of those are useful. I think this lesson goes in the sideboard as well. I don't think I need double Letter of Acceptance anymore because I don't have that many big spells. Unfortunately, I don't need these swamps. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to cut Plunk. I have enough playables as it is. Blood Age General is fine. I don't have that many spirits. Can cut this Frog Wizard. I like Fractal Summoning. Oh, I guess that's another lesson I can grab. So right now I have, I think the Grinning Ignis is kind of a pipe dream now too. And I don't really need Solve the Equation, although copying that does seem fun. Serpentine Curve. That could be good. I guess we just want to get all the Learn cards in our deck. I don't know how good Learn is. Like, do you just play Enthusiastic Study because it gives you a card? You might. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lessons. I think I want this one in the main. Because I have 1, 2, 3. Books. Okay, so I have 3 learn cards and 3 lessons. All the lessons are over here. I can't reorder it. So we will be able to get those. Right now I have a couple more cuts to make. Twin Scroll Shaman. Kind of want to cut this, and I think I will. It's just a bit much to ask. We already have a bunch of 2-mana 3/3s, which are just huge. And they're going to be attacking quite frequently. And this card seems good. Mostly because it can attack for like 4 most of the time. Variant Books is going to cost 2 less. If it targets an attacking creature, let's puts it here. I mean, my curve is actually decent. I don't hate it. Pillar Drop Warden can get back a thing. And I do have some big spells to go with the Spectacle Mage. I honestly might get rid of Solve the Equation. It's just a little bit slow in this deck when I have other things going on. And I'm going to think about the rest and come back once I've made the cuts, because this is going to take quite a bit to make the final ones. Alright, so here's the deck that I've kind of settled on. I ended up cutting, what did I cut? The important ones. The Battleseer was a little bit hard to cut, but I just didn't want that many 5-drops. It also let me run a lower land count. I cut Elemental Summoning because, again, didn't want that many 5-drops, and I can just get it from my sideboard with... So right now I have Arcane Subtraction and Igneous Inspiration as my learns. I can also copy the learn cards with Teach by Example. So I think I have 1, 2... I have 4 lessons now and only 2 learn cards, but I can copy them and get them back with Pillar Drop Warden. So I think this makes the most sense. And some of these learn cards or lesson cards are like not great. Like, I'm not anticipating using Start from Scratch too often, but when I need it, it's nice to have it. So I kept my curve low, running 16 lands. Really disappointed I didn't get the big spells to come around. I don't know what happened there, but I think this deck is still good, and we'll see if we can do well with it. See you guys round 1. Hey, we're playing against Buttons! What's up, Buttons? One goes first. This hand looks very keepable on the draw, so I will keep. Any land and we're just in business. Perfect. I guess not any land. I didn't realize I didn't have blue mana. So, any blue land and we're in business. Opponent's on blue-green Spell Satchel. Ooh. Seems fun. So we're going to play the Pledge Mage. Really looking for a blue mana. They have blue-green, and they can't get mana from this unless they cast or copy instant or sorceries. Seems like a sweet card, though. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, put a counter on it. Ah, I needed blue there really badly. Because Electrolyze that when I had the chance would have been sick. I just misread my hand. That's on me. Also, I really like this background. The books look very pleasant. This also looks like the Ace of Spades, this book over here. But the background's quite nice, and it's not moving too much, which was my biggest complaint about most other Magic Arena backgrounds. It's just they're like way too much motion. This is nice and static, and it is a bit pleasing to look at. Curate. Like the top 2 cards of your library. Okay, I don't know why. Like the top 2 cards in your library, put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest back atop. Oh, that's a sweet card. Okay. They now have a 3/3. I will try and trade. If they cast another spell, it would have to be a green instant, I guess. They put Elemental Masterpiece on the bottom. In blue-green? Okay. They must be like my deck, but possibly. Okay, they are blue, green, red. Okay, they don't want to trade. Oh my gosh, deck. What are you doing to me? Why are you doing this to me? Well, any land now and I'm good for Pigment Storm. I can also now go Teach by Example into Electrolyze. It's a bit sketchy if they like cast more spells this turn, but whenever this enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic forest or islands card and put it on the battlefield. Ooh. Wait, is this a turtle druid? Oh my gosh. Look at... He's a waterbender. That's what he is. Wait, is he bending water into earth? That's an awesome card. I love the artwork on that one. I also will block, because I'm not scared. Okay. Come on, deck. Blue. Perfect. Alright, island. What would I rather have? Pigment Storm is probably better just to save. So I think I'm just going to go Teach by Example, Electrolyze. I'm quite weak to negate, I suppose, doing it this way. But I want to use my blue mana. So yeah, we're going to do this and then Electrolyze. And I think I'm just going to kill this thing. Then we copy it, and we target the Pledge Mage with new targets. And the reason for targeting it with both is it plays around them having a pump spell of any kind. And I can attack, but there's no need. No attacks. I also wanted to try and hit more land drops by doing that, which is also useful. Next turn, we can Pigment Storm the Cultivator if we need. We can play Spectacle Mage. We'll have 6 mana. Because Reject might be useful for a little while, but not for too long. Let's just hope they don't have a creature spell this turn. Okay, that one's fine. I'm not too scared of that. Expressive Iteration. So let's go Mountain. Rutha means I can't hold up Reject. I can't hold up Reject, but I can like double Expressive Iteration. And I might be able to double Pigment Storm next turn, so that does seem fine to me. This also plays around a reject from the opponent. Curious what they have. They keep looking at different cards and I don't know. They're going to loot main phase. That's good for me. They discard a land. They play another Prismatic Campus. They didn't scry last turn, I don't think. I will probably block the Cultivator. Although I'm at a pretty healthy life total. Okay, they're not attacking. Okay, that went about as good as it possibly could have. So I didn't draw land, which I don't love. But I think we're going to go with Expressive Iteration. I don't necessarily want to copy this card, but I guess I will. Copy this. I can get 2 cards to play this turn, which will be nice. A lot of triggers. Okay, look at the top 3. 1 in hand, 1 on the bottom. So 1 into my hand is going to be this Inspiration. Or no, let's get Island into hand because I'm going to play a land and cast this for turn. Yeah, Island into hand. Let me look at the battlefield. Island into hand. One of them into your library island. Exile this, I can cast it. As long as I hit an island off of the next expressive iteration, I should be good. God. God. Oh, that's so tilting. Alright, we're gonna take... These are all blue, so I can't even cast any of these. And I'm timing out now. That's so tilting. Any land would have been fine. I guess Snow Day would be good in my hand, and the rest just get exiled. Oh, wait. Oh, I have island in hand. Okay, never mind. I forget all my complaints. This, I can cast this turn only. We're gonna kill this. Alright, my complaints are completely invalid now. Divide by 0. So they return target spell. Wait, target spell or permanent? I misread that card completely. That's first pickable. I thought it was 1 or less. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Yeah, that's very good. So I don't get the learn trigger either. Wait, why is this card insane? What? Okay, never mind. That card's insane. They get fractal summoning. We're in trouble. Alright. Caleb misread a thing, and it's not great. So they can make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No blocks. The old 7/7. I can return it to their hand, which is probably the best option here. I play Rutha, and then I bounce it. That seems good. I guess, wow, this card is so much better than I thought. I thought it was 1 or less, and I was like, that doesn't do anything. But no, it literally is 3 mana, bounce a non-token permanent, draw a card. Or counter, right? Return target spell? Like, this card's insane. I am so disappointed in myself for misreading it. Alright, so let's put this on top. I can't copy it. And I will just block here. If they want to kill my Rutha, that's fine. I don't really want to offer the trade, because I have such an easy way to kill this card. Uh-oh. I don't like teach by example in this position, though. Serpentine Curve. Okay, so they're doing what I'm about to do. Which is get some really big things. They have 1 card in hand, though, and I have, like, my hand is full of cards. Fortunately, Pigment Storm does not kill these guys. I could just pass and cast Snow Day. I could play Serpentine Curve and get a 7/7 and then an 8/8. No, just a 7/7. Honestly, that's probably the best situation here. I play this. And I copy this. Resolve. Yeah, I get 2 7/7s to their 2 6/6s. I cannot attack. And then I have like Elemental Masterpiece to make some 4/4s, and it's a good position to be in because we can also Snow Day their 6/6s and a lot of things. Yeah, Rutha is really nice, like in the late game. She also blocks well early game, so I like this card. Opponent is taking their time thinking through this turn because there's a lot to go through. I mean, they can start drawing cards with Spell Satchel, and then they can start looting with Soothsayer Adept. But they need to basically deal with both of my fractals this turn, and that's a hard ask. Yeah, they didn't have anything. We do also draw blue, which is good. 5, 6, 7, 8. So feeling like Spectacle Mage into potentially Snow Day on their upkeep. Snow Day costs 5. Yeah, I think I like that because my opponent might be Snow Daying me too. Draw 2 cards, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, not super scared by that. It is good value though. Yeah, Reject is a really bad card. Especially with all of these like tokens that are like spells, like the Serpentine Curve is effectively a creature, but you can't counter it with Reject. So I'm really lowering my evaluation of this card, and really raising my evaluation of Divide by Zero. They discard the Frogman, which would have actually been pretty bad, so I guess that makes sense. When it's upkeep, we Snow Day the Elementals. And we're going to discard Reject most likely, because like even lands are pretty useful in this spot. A tap land I actually don't love. Alright. I don't know. There could be a giant X spell that I want to cast or something. Who knows? Remove the stop. Let them live their life. Hey, they know how to play this game. Okay, so they have a 3-1 flyer and a 4-5. We get to go... We have a 2-2 flyer. They have a 3-1 flyer. Honestly, if I just... Oh wait, how much mana do I have? Can I play 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So I could play Rutha. Oh, I can do everything. I could play Rutha. Then I can Pigment Storm and copy it. That seems good. So we're going to kill the Archivist. Copy this. Kill the 3-4. Just get in for 1,000,000 damage this turn. Oh, buddy. I think I'm going to swing out. The opponent goes to 2, and yeah, it's a pretty good position for me. Because their 6/6s still do not untap. So what I've learned is you want to be the last person to cast Serpentine Curve in this matchup, because it, you know, having that one extra power toughness really matters. Is there any card I can put in for Reject? Because it seems... It might be fine, like on the draw or whatever. I think it's fine. Alright, what do we got? We got Electrolyze, Reject. Okay, you know, this hand's good. Reject in the opener is great, and we actually have blue mana this time, so... Alright, Serpentine Curve, you are the late game card. Although, we'll see. You know, you kind of want to get spells in play, or creatures in play as well. So it depends on what my opponent does. Hopefully no plays here. That's fine, I guess. I'm going to reject anything that has more than 2 toughness. Yeah, I'll just counter that. Now I can play my Pledge Mage and start attacking if I want to. And we're doing good. Wow, and my opponent missed a land drop. Okay, let's go Mountain. Thrill of Possibility. Discarding. Honestly, probably Arcane Subtraction doesn't have too much utility right now. Hopefully I don't have counter magic for this. Like, negate would be brutal. Okay, let's attack. And I'm not going to play Expressive Iteration this turn because I would like to hit lands with it. I'm pretty sure I played a land this turn. I don't actually know how to look at any logs or whatever, but I think I played a land. Okay, opponent does have a frog. That's a very good electrolyzed target. Oh, they're hitting their lands now. I do draw a land. So let's go Expressive Iteration. Put one of them into your hand. I guess we're going to keep Rutha. Rutha's really good. Put this into my library, and I kind of want this land. This, play Rutha. I can now block all of their creatures, and we can go deep with copying Electrolyze on this board, or, you know, copying Ingenious Inspiration. There's a lot of cool stuff we can do. I'm just going to take the 3. I don't know, this attack seems really fishy to me. Ward 2. So... I think I'm just going to play this really safe. We're going to go land, electrolyze, paying the ward. Let me read this card. What does ward do? I think it just means you can't be cast. I don't know why it doesn't let me read the ward. Target this, target this. Submit. Resolve, pay the 2. We kill both of their creatures. I'll attack them for 3. Hold back Rutha. Zimone, Quandrix Prodigy. I'll block now. Actually, nah. They could be bluffing me, but like, I'm not in any position where I'm at risk of dying, so that's fine with me. We get to go Island, Pigment Storm, targeting the Cultivator, copy it, target Zimone. And they probably have the gets +1/+1 in hexproof card, but target this one. They can't save both of them, I don't think. Or they just didn't have it and they just got me. Alright, fair enough. Well, they're taking a whole bunch of damage this turn. Cogwork Archivist. We go land. How many lands do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can play Rutha. I can bury it in books. The Cogwork Archivist. And then just hit my opponent for 3. And then they're dead to the Inspiration next turn. Okay, they have a 2/2 that gets bigger. Yeah, let's just do this. Target this. Copy it. This one's gonna target their face. I know I could have gone double face, but that's less fun. I want this to resolve so I can get my learn cards and start going deep that way. I'm gonna get elemental summoning, I think that seems more fun. Then we can get fractal summoning. How do I get rid of these? Go away. Okay, 3 mana. I guess we could replay Rutha. Let's attack. Are they gonna put this on top of my library? No. Okay, they're dead. Alright, starting strong. Beating buttons. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Sora. Opponent goes first. This hand looks good. It's got a couple lands. We do have Thrill of Possibility though, which helps. Probably gonna be discarding one of these mountains. I guess my opponent is blue-green. I could also run out Strategic Planning. Look at the top 3 cards, put one of your hand, the rest in the graveyard. I kind of like that. Teach by Example. I think I want to take... I can run out the Teach by Example Thrill of Possibility to get like 1,000,000 cards in hand, so I am going to just take that. We'll set up something big. My opponent has done absolutely nothing. And I will also do nothing. I'm not going to cast Thrill of Possibility this turn. Novice Dissenter. Sacrifice another creature, put a counter on a creature. Activate only as a sorcery. And this? Only copies. Okay. That's a cool card. Ignis Inspiration. So I can just kill that. Which I kind of like, but I kind of want to get really, really greedy here. And play Stormkiln Artist. Yeah, let's play the Artist, because next turn I can also go Teach by Example Ignis Inspiration, which is quite a bit better than just double copying Thrill of Possibility, because I kill 2 things and I draw effectively 2 cards. And if this is in play, I just go crazy. Yeah, this is going to get really dirty. We go Mountain, Teach by Example, get a treasure. And I go Ignis Inspiration. Targeting this. Doesn't really matter. I get a treasure, and the copy... The original's targeting that, the copy targets this. So I kill both of their creatures. Then I get to search my sideboard for good cards and put them into my hand. Don't mind if I do, I'll take this one. Do they concede? Like, what do you even do in this position? I'll take this one, sure. Just a casual 5-2 here. Next to combat. Attack. And I still have 3 mana available to do something if I want. Oh, that's great. Payoff cool. It's a 5-4. So I actually get to hit it with Arcane Subtraction if I want to. Ooh, or Electrolyze. Let's go land. Combat, hit them for 5. They don't block. Interesting. So I can thrill a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't really feel the need to do anything. When it goes to 10, I could just play Elemental Summoning here. Pretty awkward post-combat play, but I think it's fine. And I can play a bunch of things if I want to. But I'm just going to end the turn and just have all these treasures. I can go really deep. Opponent is attacking. I guess I'm just going to get him with this now. Okay, just concede. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what opponent was doing there, but I don't think I really have much to sideboard. Alright, game 2. Let's see if we can bully our opponent more. This hand is very ambitious. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep it. Especially because they mulliganed. Okay, I don't like this many lands, but if we get to go like Rutha into Bury Books, what is this? Whenever you cast an instant or copy or sorcery spell, put a counter on it, and then double the number of counters. Okay, that actually needs to die, but I can put it on top of its library, so I think we're okay. I can also discard this to create a treasure token if I really feel the need, but I'm not overly... Oh, okay. Slightly concerned. And we're drawing only lands. Well, this is how it goes. I can block them. I don't think they're going to cast 2 spells in 1 turn. So I could consider blocking. Yeah, we'll block. Okay, they didn't have a thing. So that's good. Okay, well, for now we're going to play this land, play this guy. I mean, he does block the Dragon's Guard Elite. They didn't have a spell last turn, so that's something. They don't attack? Wow. We are flooding out and doing just fine. So now if they attack, I'm going to put both of these on top. Each opponent loses 2 life. What is this? Loses 2 life. You draw 2 cards? Whoa, that's good. I can't copy this, right? This is only you control? Okay. So now we are just going to put both of these on top of their deck. They do get a learn. Okay, so they're going deep. I need to figure out how to turn on full control here. Gameplay. Hold full control is shift control. Okay. So I need to do that when I cast Bury Books, I think. Oh, they don't have lessons in their sideboard? They just discard and drew? Interesting. Alright, shift control, cast this. Targeting that one. Return this to copy this. The game broke. Oh, put a counter on target creature. Uh-oh. What just happened? Why can't I see what just happened? Snakeskin Veil. Why is everything going so quickly? I would like to see what's happening on the stack right now. What? Okay, let's try and parse this. Put a counter on target creature control against hexproof. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. I see. So they just absolutely destroyed me is what happened there. Fair enough. Opponent's really going down deep on Dragon's Guard Elites. And they have a 7/7, which I can't touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Pigment Storm. I guess Elemental Masterpiece can block the dragons. No, I just have to chump block now because they could just double this. Alright, we're in trouble. That was an insane series of cards that just happened there. And we have to chump because we are at 7. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, you gain 5. That's a cool card. Electrolyze plus Pigment Storm. Am I 1 mana short? I am. But it's possible that we could do that next turn, I guess. Like, maybe they don't see the second ability and they don't attack, but I have to double block here. I have to double block and hope they don't see it. That's my best bet. They do though, so we're dead. Teach by example. I can double Pigment Storm. I was actually pretty close to getting there, but we are gonna concede here. When I had the nuts, I mean, those cards are very scary. I need to see if I have any answers to, like, putting creatures on top. I mean, I did have the one, but they obviously just destroyed me. Not really. I just need to play it carefully around those cards, I guess. If my opponent has, like, 6 spells they can cast all at once, it's a little bit scary. Play first. A lot of lands in hand, but again, a keepable hand for sure. Snow Day was, I guess, another out. Let's go blue, play this guy. I can have spells for a while. I hope they don't cast one of those 2-drops again. Yeah, that's a little scary. Those uncommon. Those are rares? Wait, they have 2 rares? Oh, I didn't realize how ridiculous it was until just now. Alright, you do you. I will block. They're gonna make me sacrifice this and get a 3/3? No. They're cram sessioning. They're learning? They just failed to find. I don't know what's happening, but you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna pass turn. I'm a bit scared of them playing another spell with the Dragon's Guard Elite. Yeah, I didn't realize this is a rare. Put 2 counters on target creature, gains lifelink until end of turn. What? Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can beat that. I mean, this is a sorcery, so I can't even... Oh, I can't even do a thing. Okay. I kind of want to block. But at the same time, I feel like I'm going to Snow Day, so I'm not going to block here. Electrolyze. Mountain, so upkeep. I'm just going to Snow Day this and see what happens. Tap this, it doesn't untap. They have the hexproof, you know, whatever. I can only beat so much. Yeah, sure. I guess I really wanted to also maybe target my guy? I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to beat this in limited, to be honest. Alright, I chump block. 3 mana, 3/3 trample lifelink. So we have a mountain. I didn't even get my draw discard either. Yeah, Pigment Storm plus Electrolyze is a bit too low. Yeah, I guess I'm just getting destroyed here. I can, like, Electrolyze. The Molder and Karok. Block like this. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The problem is that only does 8 damage and we're just super dead. It also skipped through my end of turn. It didn't let me Electrolyze. I think I'm dead. I'm trying to think what I could possibly have. I guess the card that puts creatures on top of their library could work. So let's Thrill of Possibility, discarding Reject. We draw lands. Okay. Alright, moving on to the next one. See you guys there. Hey, we're playing against the Duke Luke. We're gonna play first, obviously. This is a lot of lands. We're on the play. This deck does do well with plenty of lands, and I do have a strategic planning. I'm actually gonna keep this 5-lander. Just because, like, I don't know, for the last 2 rounds, it really seems like my deck just loves lands. We also have Thrill of Possibility and Snow Day. I didn't really want to see a land there, but there's still time. There's still hope. Campus Guide lets them get a land on top. Oh, look at him! I like him a lot. Here. We can attack, but honestly, that's like, I think playing Spectacle Mage is probably just a bit better here, because I'm trading 3 for 2, and strategic planning, like, the longer I wait, the more useful this will be for me. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on Blood Researcher. Okay, well, now I will strategic planning. I don't know why it wants to tap my red mana, but... Classic auto tapper. We have only islands. Strategic planning, yes. Let's tap the only red. Alright, what are we doing here? Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. I don't want that, I don't want that. This can help me find things, I guess. So I guess I'll get that. And they don't get to see it, so I might actually be able to get them here. There's no way they double block. Do I really want to be the aggressor with this few cards in hand? Or this few, like, spells? Because I'm trading 3 for 4. I actually don't think it's optimal here. We'll attack like this. Because on defense, they might gain like 1 life this turn, and I can hit them with the Arcane Subtraction. Beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. Whenever you sacrifice this, each opponent discards a card, you draw a card, and you gain a life. Okay. They probably don't attack. Whoa, what? Oh, it has Menace? Alright, well I misread that. Alright, didn't know it had Menace. That's pretty good, actually. I do draw a mountain, so this is not great. We're just gonna pass turn, have both of our creatures up, see what they sacrifice. I'm guessing they might actually sacrifice the Woe Eater. Okay, this also makes some amount of sense. It is a 7/6. Yeah, we're in trouble. Their deck looks sweet, and we're just flooding really hard. So, I can do 5 damage to it, not 6. Alright, this gets small, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think Fractal Summoning, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get a 5/5 token. Whereas this is going to give me a 4/4. I'll take the 4/4. I think the 5/5 will be more useful later. Wow, they're going deep. So they get Inkling, make an Inkling token. Yeah, we're in trouble here. We can go Island. I can play Rutha, but not Elemental Summoning. I think that's kind of necessary. And there's really no point in attacking with Spectacle Mage. I might need it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I can triple block the Woe Eater if I need to. But at this point, I feel like I kind of want to double block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can just Elemental Summoning plus Rutha next turn and get 2 4/4s against their 7/6. That's not the worst. They have Pest Summoning and this. I mean, their hand is full of tricks. I think I'm just going to take it. I'm going to get some pests, but we're going to start going really deep. So we go land, Elemental Summoning, copy it. No attacks. And the next turn we can go Rutha plus Serpentine Curve and copy. I don't know. It's possible I'm supposed to double block Blood Researcher last turn. We're pretty dead to a lot of things though. Block here twice, block here twice, and just hope for the best. I mean, I can't take any of them, so... If they just have like, your creatures get +1/+1, we super die. End of turn, target creature gains Death Touch. What did that do? They gain life and they get the Woe Eater back, and I have no creatures in play. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Rutha plus this costs 5, so I'm 1 short, so I guess we opt into Expressive Iteration. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess I do keep that. I shouldn't have played the land though. But I guess we're just gonna go Serpentine Curve as a 5/5 and then Rutha. I'm pretty much just dead, right? That's double blocking territory. Let's think. I guess we do this. Put one of them into your hand. We're super dead. Mountain Library. We can cast this one. And we Thrill of Possibility, discarding Mountain. And then we just die to the Woe Eater. Really sick combo. I should have double blocked the Blood Researcher when I had the chance. But I guess they always had Infused with Vitality, so there was really no hope for me. Alright, game 2. Kill the creatures when I have the chance. That's all there is to it. And not a lot of changes, really. Run it back. Let's play first, and... oh, this hand has a much better lands versus spells ratio. Alright, hopefully, you know, not having a million lands in hand will help. I did keep the hand on my own volition. Nobody forced me to. But it felt right at the time. Also, Electrolyze seems like it might be good in this matchup. I need to get up to like 5 mana though. But I will Electrolyze their 2/2. +2/+2 as long as you control 8 or more lands. Another Teach by Example. I think because I want to hit land drops, I'm actually just going to Electrolyze this. There we go. Because, like, Teach by Example is going to be good at any stage of the game. So just killing the thing when I have the chance is probably the best option. Ooh, Pillar. Ooh, this seems good. Let's go with Pillar Drop Warden because it's the most mana efficient. I can get back Electrolyze if I need to. I'm really excited to go for Teach by Example into Teach by Example. Pest Summoning, create 2 pests. Okay, so they have that in their hand. Let's play the Spectacle Mage. Suppose attack here for 1. Just a lot of pests. I like the pest deck and the pest mechanic. Yeah, so when this beginning of your upkeep, you do a thing, right? Sacrifice a creature. When you sacrifice this, each opponent discards a card. So they're just going to keep discarding pests and then hit me with a 7/6, which I will put on top of their deck. Go Island. Ledge Mage. This doesn't have reach. Attack them for 2 in the air. So they gain a life. That doesn't matter so much. This is going on top. It's a really sweet card design, though. A 4-mana 7/6 is like... what is this? Target creature controls deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. When that permanent you don't control dies this turn, you gain 2 life. Okay. There are worse things. Put you on top. Or second from the top. Honor Troll. You would gain life, gain that much life. Why did they do that post-combat? I'm actually quite confused, but that's okay. Let's play this. Snow Day costs 5. Attack for 2. Does that have reach? No. It has vigilance though. So Dagmoth Woe Eater is on top. Hopefully we can hit a land drop this turn and go like really deep. Each Fanatic has lifelink. Okay. And then Pest Summoning. Resolves. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a turn. I'm getting greedy. But if I draw any land, we're like really good. Yeah. Mountain. Play the mountain. Combat, attack here. And I guess at beginning of combat, we're just gonna double Snow Day. Stop before next combat. I don't know if I'm in the combat step now, but I guess I'm just gonna do this, right? This costs 5. Leaves me with 2 left, so I will Teach by Example into Snow Day. Tapping 2. Tapping 2. I guess I'm discarding Reject. A lot of pledge mages. I'll discard one of them. I think the flying is going to be relevant. Yeah, I think the flying is going to be very relevant. So strategic planning, let's just cast here. See what we hit. I probably want this. Yeah. And I get to go Spectacle Mage. Into the Pledge Mage. Attack with this. They're at 14, but they're going to gain quite a bit of life over the next few turns. I'm going to make some really big creatures, though. Blood Researcher. Oh, okay. But I have 4 power in the air. This is a 7/6. I will take 7 this one time. Because now this costs 5, this costs 2, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 7 mana. So I could just do this, teach by example. Elemental Masterpiece. We make 4 4/4 tokens. Seems good. I'll play this out, sure. Then we attack them for 4 in the air. I guess I could have attacked with a Pledge Mage as well. We just have to remember they can give a creature Death Touch, so like infinite blocking something is reasonably sketchy. Attack with a 7/6. I'm gonna block with 2 4/4s, I think. They're gonna give it Death Touch and bring it back to the battlefield. Ooh, we draw Rutha. That's pretty big. Now I can play Rutha. This is gonna get back. I think Elemental Masterpiece makes the most sense. They're at 17. Yeah, I think getting back Elemental Masterpiece and just copying it seems quite good. We attack with these Spectacle Mages. And I guess they can sacrifice Dagmoth Woe Eater, so I was not supposed to play a land there, because they can sacrifice this and make me discard. Yeah. So that was a bit ambitious, I guess. I just get a treasure. And opponent's at 21 life somehow. Oh my goodness. They have no plays. Yeah, I really messed that up. No reach, no reach, no reach. So we attack. Opponent has Fractal Summoning. Okay. Yeah, that was a big misplay. I think I just played a land before doing that for no reason. Fractal Summoning for 6. Okay, that's actually quite beatable in this position if I could draw spells. Because they don't know what I have. They have 2 cards in hand. What do their attacks look like? They swing with both 6/6s. Their attacks are not great. I think I'm going to attack like this. If I have any spell, this is so bad for them. I have Ruth on defense. They might just have to go for it, but like, it's not good. Oh, they have white. Oh, I don't know what white rares there are in the format, but Thrill of Possibility was like the perfect draw here. So let's cast this. Discarding this island. Copy it with Rutha. Just draw like a million cards. How many cards are left in my deck? Oh, I might deck myself. Wait, these are all lands. Wait, what is happening? No! What? Okay. That's not good. These are literally all lands. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know what white card they have, but I'm very scared of it. I'm gonna play this. Am I? I'm not gonna scry. I can basically draw my entire deck next turn, so I'm not gonna do that. I think I just attack with one Spectacle Mage now. They don't know that I drew mono lands. So that's fine. What is this white mana? Oh gosh, I don't know the cards in the format, so who knows what this could be, but I don't love it. I guess we want to double block the Menace one, right? Double block here. This is a 6/6. I block with a Pledge Mage here and just take 6. I don't know what card they have, but I'm very scared. But I think my answers involve not getting Rutha into combat this turn. Closing statement. Destroy target creature, planeswalker you don't control, put a counter on another one you do control. What? I see. 7 cards left. Let's cast Expressive Iteration, but not copy it. Put one of them into your hand. I guess this guy. One of them into your library. Island on the bottom. Igneous Inspiration. So that's going to be useful. This guy is somewhat free. Opt costs no mana. Like this. I guess I probably just want to go Inspiration plus copy. And we will just kill their 6/6. That seems reasonable to me. So the 6/6. So we get 2 things from our deck. We have 5 cards left in our deck. We're going to get Elemental Summoning and Fractal Summoning. Next to combat. We're not going to attack. If we could just hold on, I think we'll be in very good shape. I can opt. No, I can't opt and copy it. Opponent swings out. So my 3/3. Well, they have a 7/7 menace, so I do need to block that somehow. I guess like this: 3/3 and a 4/2. And then I double block the Honor Troll. I'm like really dead to a pump spell. But I guess they would have to use that on... I think this is fine. Like, my hand's so good. I can't risk anything here. Nice. Okay. We are in it to win it. So let's go Rutha. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, I think we're fine. Then we go Mountain, Fractal Summoning for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, let's just cast Elemental Summoning then and copy that. That's a lot easier, and then I could just replay Rutha, and that's better. I have 4 cards left in my deck, so I do need to kill them very quickly, but I think double Pigment Storm doing like 1,000,000 damage to them will work if they play another creature, and then I have a ton of creatures in play to attack with. I'm going to play Rutha here. And the card that makes, like, at this point it'll be like a 12/12 is in my deck somewhere. And it's not the bottom card, so I think we're pretty safe. Hey, we did it! They didn't even have to see the good cards. Nice. Rutha really took it down that game. And not a lot of change. Run it back. Alright, we got a pretty good hand. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I think I need to be a bit more aggressive with holding up reject to counter their... Ooh, there's Rutha. Rutha's like, oh, it's so good. I need to be a bit more aggressive in holding up reject to counter their like really scary 4-drop. So I will play the Pledge Mage here. Because the card I'm worried about is the 7/6 for 4 mana. That's their sacrifice outlet. That's what made me discard my good cards. I'm also a little bit scared of that one. Man, now I'm in a really awkward position. Alright, fine. I had all these plans, and then I just rejected them completely. They attack, so they can give it Death Touch. I'm not gonna block. Don't play the 7/6, please. Okay, Cultivate is interesting. I don't think I've seen what the blue is for either. Combat, I'll attack here because I'm not gonna block. I think I want to play this. It's just so much like good mana value, but I could easily just lose to them casting a bunch of stuff here. And yeah, I don't love it. Take 2. It could have been a good position to block there to force them to use their mana, but I guess they're gonna just fight my Pledge Mage. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. I think at this point I get rid of the Pledge Mage. I draw this card. Man, this is rough. Yeah, I can't cast Reject, although Reject's not even that great anymore. They just have a lot of big scary spells. Yeah, I guess we're gonna attack and then play Spectacle Mage. Because that way, if I top deck a Mana Source, I can cast Snow Day and then just like go deep. Ah, that would have been a good one to counter. I did not top deck a Mana Source, but Strategic Planning is pretty good. I can cast this and copy it. I think I do want to. We're just looking for lands, honestly. Oh. New battlefield. It does 3. I mean, I gotta take this one. It's so good. I'll just hit a land off the second Strategic Planning. I never do. I never do. But Thrill of Possibility might actually be better than a land because I can, I don't actually think it is better than a land. Why can't I ever hit lands when I need them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna hold up Reject. We're gonna take a lot of damage this turn though. 6 damage. I might block here actually. No, that just gives me so much mana in the future. I'm gonna take it. I'm at 8. If they play the guy without a land, I can counter it. Umbral Juke. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Okay, I will sacrifice Spectacle Mage. Field Trip, search for base forest, put on the battlefield tapped. Man, that card's really good. They get some pest. Okay, so I'm at 8 life. We are in trouble. See what we can do. We do draw the land we wanted. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I could play Rutha and the Inspiration. I think we're better off. What does Zoomancy do? It just makes a pest. Okay, so let's just cast the Inspiration. Kill this. And we're gonna grab New Battlefield. They have a 2/2 and a 1/1. I guess I get Elemental Summoning. And we play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Part of me wants to just play Rutha and hold up Reject again. But I'm taking a good bit of damage off of Blood Researcher. I think that makes sense. Hit them for 4. This could be incredibly greedy, but we're gonna see. Restorative Burst. Return up to 2 target creature, land, and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each player gains 4 life. That's good. Exile this. So I cannot counter that, but that's fine. They just get back the bear. I'll take 3. And I really hope they cast the bear this turn. That's summoning. I can't counter that. Okay, that resolves. Thrill of Possibility, I can just wait. Arcane Subtraction is a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I casting here? I think I'm just gonna pass turn. See what happens. Full hand. Full hand of cards. Pass to attackers is fine. I will double block the Blood Researcher. Yep, so we do that. We give this -4, -4. And do I want to copy it? Not really. We can get Fractal Summoning here. It's an 0/4, it dies. Okay. Now we can counter the Professor Spectre of the Ferns. But we're definitely going to reject that. They don't have the mana to do anything here. I think we're in pretty good control of this game now. Campus Guide is fine. I think I will Thrill of Possibility away this Pillar Drop Warden. He's just a little bit too slow right now. And I kind of want to get more tokens, right? It's effectively free to cast it right now. We draw a land, so let's go Island. Elemental Summoning, copy it. Getting a bunch of 4/4s. And I think I just want to recast Rutha because she does block really well. Pass turn. And now I get to like Snow Day, Fractal Summoning for a bunch, copy that. They get another Professor. Like they're trying to go wide, but I can just go wide bigger. They're tapped out, so I think we're in really good shape now. Practical Mage helps overall. I mean, I think I'm just going to cast and copy this. Copy this, get a 10/10, then I can start like attacking, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of really big dudes. Can cast Rutha again. Pass turn. And like the 10/10s are just going to take over. We draw land, we go land. Combat, swing with the 10s. They take damage. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can go Spectacle Mage. Well, that does get bigger actually. Blood Researcher is a little bit scary. We can go Spectacle Mage into Snow Day, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Spectacle Mage into Snow Day into copy it. Pass to attackers. So let's cast Snow Day. Targeting the pests. I can force some chump blocks here. Copy this. Targeting their lifelink guy. Blood Researcher, Professor, so they don't have good attacks here. Discard this card. How many cards are left in my deck? 12. Okay, we got plenty of cards to work with here. Discard a island. You may now attack. Okay. We get to go land, combat, swing out with our 10/10s. Even our 4/4s. I'll keep one back. They chump block. We're going to make a giant creature here. Let's go teach by example. Fractal Summoning for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess 6 it just makes sense. Done. So we copy it. We get 2 6/6s, which are both lethal. This is a lot of things we got going on, and I love all of it. Then we're going to play Rutha. I don't think there's any board wipes that I've seen, so we're just going to like get as many possible blockers as we can. And the Pledge Mage. It's a pretty good board. I've seen worse. If they have something that's like kill all tokens, I'm going to scream, but I haven't seen that in the format, so I think we're safe. They fight and they gain life. It gets bigger. Yeah, that's fine. You go to 8, but you have 1 blocker. Yeah, we did it. Okay, that was sick. With like 3 minutes left on the clock, too. I didn't even notice there was a clock for this, but... Alright, that's going to end the draft. That deck was awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. It was just... If we had one more big spell, I think like finishing would have been good. And it was missing removal as well, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more drafts on Arena, let me know as well, and I'll keep drafting them. See you guys there.